So, my name is Dennis London.
I'm Simone Moyet.
And we over here with the talented group called Oshun. Y'all mind introducing yourselves to everybody watching?
Yes, we're Oshun. I'm Tondi.
I'm Yambi.
So, Oshun is a goddess, right?
She is, yes.
So, I'm curious as to who she is and how did y'all get hip to her and how did you feel like you embody her?
Oshun is our mother. She is the essence of mothers, the great mother. She is just the essence of fertility, of guidance, of healing, of nurturing, divine feminine energy. And we were brought to her or introduced to her by her, quite literally, like just through her presence, her essence, as we were developing into young women. And kind of crossing that threshold from being young teenage girls to young adult women. And in that transition, just so much is revealed to you as a person, but especially as a young woman. And so because we were in that space, the energy of Oshun was very important on a kind of esoteric tip, but also quite literally. Her as a goddess, her as an Orisha, was introduced to us just by being involved in Pan-African communities, being reminded by the elders in our lives, by our mothers, by our fathers, of our sisters and brothers, the importance of our ancestors, the importance of the practices of our ancestors. And so all of those things kind of happening in our lives simultaneously brought us to this space, brought us to come to know and love the energy that is Oshun and call into that energy every day.
And to add on to that, the way that we embody that is just trying to maintain a sweet lifestyle in everything that we do, not just on stage, not just behind camera, but everything we do, try to embody love, embody sweetness, embody diplomacy, and also embody that maternal energy. I'm not trying to tell people what to do with their life, but to always have the greater best interest. Because, the proverb is, the woman takes the bitter medicine. And our project is called Bittersweet. And, we know that the challenges of being a woman, of being a mother, whether you have a child or not, just being a woman, a black woman, even more importantly, a lot of bitterness surrounds us just because of the way that the world works. But the real alchemy, the real power is being able to have sweetness in those spaces. And it's not only just, a coping mechanism for us, but it's an empowering weapon almost to be sweet, to be loved, to be joyful, because so many people want us to be upset and in pain and resentful. And it's like kind of a middle finger to those haters to be happy and be like, you know what, you want me to be struggling, but I'm flourishing.
Of course.
Yo, so I'm really big on lessons. So around this time between y'all really just opening up this whole another lifestyle for y'all, and to this point right here where y'all about to drop your album pretty soon, what kind of lessons did you learn that you just want to embody into this project?
So many lessons. It's been a roller coaster of 4 years that has become what this album will be. I think a big lesson for both of us is really to just be fearless, to know that what you have within you is enough, and to push yourself to be even greater in everything that you do. But even just the process of being an artist, and not even just an artist, but an artist who's creating content that is unlike any other artist, you have to kind of put yourself in the unknown. You have to throw yourself into spaces where you don't know how things will turn out, and you're hearing a whole bunch of people in your ear saying, that's not how that works. This is what you need. You need this and you need this. And then we're like, okay, this is what I need. And then we try and it doesn't work. And it's like, what I've really learned in this process is self-trust. And knowing that we are guided by our own intuition and by, you know, angels, spiritual beings that are with us. And those voices that we hear in our heads, we have to be able to identify which ones are here to serve us and which aren't. And I think that's a big lesson.
I think all of that, and to, on top of that, to be kind to yourself, first and foremost, to be sweet to yourself first and foremost, and to others, obviously, but you can't even really get to that point when you don't have a good, nurturing, loving relationship with yourself. And so many times we try to fill the cups of others when we're depleted, and we don't give ourselves that time and space to replenish our own cups, you know, keep our own cups full, so that we're not, you know, giving from empty, from nothing. So.
And I think that's like so good with the society, especially like with young girls right now. It's just so hard for us to get in touch with our emotions and just stay into our true self, because we have like this setup of what we should be and what is expected out of us, and not a lot of us can handle that and are strong enough to, you know, go away from that. So that's important that you guys are, you know, showing that that's okay, you know.
What's like a constant motivation for y'all to just like keep going higher and higher? Because I feel like a lot of people probably get a little clout and just say, no, I'm good where I'm at, but y'all, I see y'all constantly growing and expanding.
Yeah.
Like, what's pushing y'all to do that?
I mean, one, just like literally our families, you know, this is our career. So like, I want to be able to have more than enough space for my mama, for my daddy, for my future kids that is in the future.
Right.
But you know, just being able to create something that has longevity, generational longevity, not just a music project, not just a group, but a real life empire that's built off of the work that we're doing that can feed multiple mouths, not just the mouths of my family, not just the mouths of their family, but it's an extension for all Black people, all people who, you know, are aligned with us in some way. It's not for clout. It never was for clout. Clout comes just because we're genuine, you feel me? But I mean, clout actually kind of makes me feel weird, especially in New York. If you're just trying to live for clout, you're probably going to be around ingenuine people, weird people, and the energy is just off. And that's not really what our personalities are like. You know, we're warriors at the root. We're activists at the root. And so what we're doing has intention. It's not just for Instagram or whatever.
So what's the next step in the revolutionary act?
Next step is to just continue to be fearless, continue to be sweet, be open to receive all the divine wisdom and guidance, protection that is ours and our birthright, and inspire others to do the same. I mean, our music, obviously, finishing that, sharing that, growing in that in terms of the sound, in terms of the visuals, definitely doing more things like this where we're able to travel and connect with our family all over and be reminded that we're everywhere as white beings, especially as Black beings, you know, as Black bodies, we really are everywhere. And to do more than just be in a space for a night. Like, we really want to be in a space where we can come to each of these cities and really build with the light workers that are there, see what the movements are that you all are working on, seeing how we can be of assistance, and really make it a long-term, like you said, longevity. How can we have longevity in this movement?
And also remember that, like, we're all multidimensional. So, you know, careers, expression of who we are, even just the interactions we have with our families, like, those come in different forms. It doesn't always have to be us being on a van. It doesn't always have to be us being homebodies, you know. Maybe in 15 years, I might be a basket weaver. That's just what I want to do. I feel like the biggest issue for older generation and so many people in this society, right, is that they don't know they're multidimensional and they're just like, I gotta do this. This is my life. And damn, like if I can't do this, then I gotta figure something else out. But if I'm over this certain age, I can't even try to pursue that. And I think that mindset is slavery, is a product of slavery. And the moment that you know that you are greater than anything that anybody can tell you that you are, options are innumerable.
Yo, when or how do you feel like people should be implementing these lessons into people? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the time is now. The moment is right now. There's no waiting. There's no divine moment. I mean, there are divine moments. We all know that. But that moment is now.
Right.
And it's the fear that is blocking you from that moment being now.
And it's crazy because like we all form this time clock together. Like we think like when we're at 30 it's too late, you know, or we want to start something at a young age, but we didn't start till 25. It's like, oh, I can't do it anymore. And it's just like, why do we put ourselves in that hole? Like, it's yeah.
Do y'all feel like people just give up way too easy now because things seem kind of messed up a lot? So
I mean, people give up. I would say yes, but then I would say no because people go through trauma. This world is full of trauma, and it's no one's fault. It's, I mean, it is somebody's fault. I'm not gonna get into that, but you know, I mean, a lot of our people, you know, give up because they've only been surrounded by other people who give up. And you know, that's why we're here. That's why y'all are here, because they need to hear the things that we have to say. I don't really I try to give people the benefit of the doubt and know that everybody's experience is different. I know I definitely had to go through my own process to get to where I'm at, and I just want to guide my brothers and sisters in their own